Hi to everyone out there. Bernie Tully, Pittsburgh attorney, 412-281-8700 to answer some questions that some of uh, some of my clients have been asking about this coronavirus from the legal perspective. And someone called in and wanted to know whether their employer could fire them for having the coronavirus in Pennsylvania. And the short answer is, the unfortunate answer is, Pennsylvania is what they call an at-will employment state, which basically means you serve at the will of your employer, who can let you go at any time as long as it's not for a discriminatory reason, which is somewhat self-obvious or self-explanatory. And coronavirus would not be covered under that situation. So the answer is yes, you could be fired. Unless you can show you're covered for a severe case of coronavirus under the American for Disability Act, I believe it's called. We don't do that area of the law, but you really have a tough time putting that in there if you are not on oxygen and ventilator and things like that, at least in my opinion. So the answer to that is yes, you could be fired. However, there's some good news here for small businesses, those of under a certain number of employees, which is the vast majority of employers in America and in Pennsylvania. You would be covered under this paycheck protection plan that the government's given as part of the stimulus package. And what that does is that allows employers to get a loan that is forgiven for payroll for a 60-day period of time for any staff that can't come in because the governor has the shutdown. So that's some good news on it. It seems like every time there's some good news, there's a however. And this is another however, because I can tell you from personal experience with my ace bookkeeper who's been trying to help us and others. It's not a simple, here's how much the employees make, give us our money thing. You have to fill out this application, and it's extremely technical, and there's glitches and everything else in it. So it can be done. However, you have to stay diligent with it. You have to stay on it to make sure that happens. So I'm hoping that's a reason why employers will not let clients and staff go during this bad time when America's basically shut down, in Pennsylvania too. Hope that answers some of your questions. We'll try to give you some more brief answers to some of these corona questions from a legal perspective as they come up. Thanks much. Bye.